I do believe we are live. Right, we are here. We are here. We're over here on the computer messing now. It is 7:58, so we have a couple more minutes, but come on in. You're in the right spot for art practice. This is where the theme music would sound. What are you doing today? Hello to the replay viewers. I have to greet you. I have to remember that everybody doesn't catch me live. I don't catch all my other favorite people live. Let me show you a big faux pas. I don't know if it's repairable, but this is what I did. I have to get on here and I have to confess a few things. This is why I clean the brushes out on the air. That's why I do it. Whoop! This is another one. This one is going in. Kind of foolishness. Well, anyway, we're going to have a nice black fingernail. People will know that I have been creating today. Normally for the most part, I keep my hands clean. Come on in. It's time for art practice. It is 7:59, but we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, now I laid out that brush. Oh, it's not even a brush. All right, so we put black on yesterday for our fall assignment. And so I do believe this is going to be a 3-day endeavor. Okay, we're just going to journey for 3 days. And of course, the details. It's in the details. I went to Michael's quickly yesterday. I should have looked over there for a few more stencils. I did not. Come on in. It's time for art practice. Now we're trying to make some stuff cute, but we got to try to make it practical too. Oh, excuse me, because I feel a sneeze coming on over here. All right. So we're going to continue where we left off. And I think I am torn between doing an orange heart for the phone, kind of like a brown and orange heart. I got my little tracers. And these are kind of handmade. I wonder if I need to trim one of them down a little bit. We'll see. Good morning. Come on in. Come on in. Art practice. I think I kind of like this one. I don't know. I want to do polka dots. I want stripes. I want, as the kids say, or not the kids, the ladies. All the things. So I am looking. I got some tracers, but I'm trying to see what I really want to do. So many decisions sometimes. What can you do? Well, you're in the right spot if you're here for art practice. My name is Brene Flournoy. I am an art teacher by day, portrait painter by night, and weekends paint party instructor. And now I also make art kits. Maybe on the air, I need to make up an art kit for you. And I really want to deliver them local because shipping is crazy. But if you want it shipped to you, the 8x10s, about $10, $12 for shipping. Just for shipping. So that's enough about me. What are you doing? What do you have going on today? Crayons, colored pencils? I'm going to ask those things. Are you doing a little bit of pen and ink? Did you pull out your oil pastels or your regular chalk pastel? What are you doing? Are you doing oil paint? Are you doing acrylics? Now, I am crafting this week, making my fall sign. So Let me invite you. I'm going to turn you on down here so we can get started. I didn't clean out my brush. I had to confess. Let me put my stencils kind of right here so I can see them. So let me invite you down here so that we can see what's going on. Let me put my water over here. Just put my finger in paint. Why not? Okay, so we also didn't wash off our tool. So what we probably need to do is just go ahead and dip this part in there so it's all uniform, you know. So why be, why go half? Let's just go all the way. What faux pas are you making? Now I said I was going to watch your comments better today. I hate to say sometimes the art teacher's over here telling fibs and fables because when I'm into it. Let me see if I can turn one on. Let me turn you down right here because I really need to see, not only for the comments, I can see better what it is that you're seeing when I have the computer on. So let me take myself over here. Let me open up another window, turn on the Facebook, and I think I'm just going to have it on my personal page as opposed to having 3 separate windows open. All right, so Facebook is turning up here, and what I think I might want to do, and I'm not sure what you're seeing yet because I don't know. This is just a tracer now. I don't know if I am going to put this behind the letters. And sometimes, you have to kind of see what you want to do. I kind of like the hearts and maybe make the hearts a little bit purple. Maybe. And then have the letters orange. Decisions. Now, I don't know if you can see that some of the black, because the wood is porous, it soaks in the paint. But most of it did pretty well. So my line up here is where it's a little bit iffy. Okay, so here we are. Let's go to Bernade. See what's shaking. I hope you guys are doing well today. Let me see, that's from yesterday. And let me click on here. Turn the sound down. There we go. Let me see. I'm just going to lay out a couple of these parts, and I'm trying to see all so you guys can see this here pretty well. But why is that frozen? See, I need to see what you guys are seeing. Let me refresh that page. And we're going to keep it moving. Okay. Now, I know it's still summer, and I know I still got a couple of summer pictures down on the inside that I want to do. I am just looking to see about where I might want this. And I might throw one down here. I don't know yet. I might need a slightly bigger heart. Why am I having it off to the side? No, fall. So this is how we plan things. And, most people make it look so easy and effortless. And sometimes it is that way. But let me see, which brush do I want to use? I'm going to wet this one anyway. Let me move my tape because I don't want that to get wet. I will also move my screwdriver out of the way. So, let me see. Is this angled up enough? Hold on. And I forgot to tell you I was taking you for a ride. Let's make sure that's angled up enough to see this side over here. Is this frozen again? I don't understand. Somebody help me do some understand over here. Now I've got, and I've heard it, and I've tried it, and I do have some pouncers. These are the little sponges. This is a fine sponge, makeup sponge. These are really inexpensive if you get them in the cosmetics section of your drugstore or big box store. But in the big box stores and in your crafting stores, you can find these pouncers. It's like now there's no paint on here, but I'm just going to show you. You dip in the paint and you just pounce, 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 because you don't want to dip in the paint and dip right on your stencil. It'll be too much, and then you'll have paint where you don't want it to go. And I've seen that at many, many events. I am just torn. We're going for it. Let's get this white. Let's get this white out and let's hit it. I'm trying to see. I think, let's see, this is where I've got the black. I'm just going to squeeze out a little bit for now, because what I want to do, if I am going to do a light color, I need to put kind of like a base down. Am I going to do it this way? I think I'm going to hold it this way. I might be able to do it on the end, but I'm just going to, I don't even know if you're seeing what I'm seeing. My fingers here, so I might be just off camera. Let me back you up just a little bit. Okay. We are in here trying to make cute changes. So I may have to angle you up. Okay. So there's a delay over there on Facebook. So I'm hoping that this will be enough. I think this is a little bit better. So this is the top. You still can't see that. This is the bottom. Let me go back a little bit more. Okay, that way. I'm sorry, we just do not have a fancy schmancy film crew. It's just me, the art chick, in here with you. All right, let's see if that's a little bit better. This is the top, this is the bottom. Okay. Let's see, let me move. Nope, that's going in the wrong direction. Well, one more time, people. Let's see, I think that'll be it. Is that? I was wrong. I'm lying. I'm sitting in line. I told you, watch out. Our teacher's sitting here telling tales. Just a little bit. Okay, I think that's better. That is a little bit better. You can see this one stripe up here, then I'm good. There we go. There, honey. Perfecto. And I cannot set that up too early because things change. Okay, I don't know what to tell you. You just have to do it in the moment. All right, do I want to have a leaf back there? We do not want to cause problems. You know what? Maybe I'll put it just behind the A. Maybe that's what I'll do. Because that kind of looks like an A a little bit. So that's what we'll do. We'll put it just behind the A. So here we go. What are we doing? We just have, and I went right into the paint, didn't I? I didn't pounce anything. Woo! Child, watch out for that art teacher, baby. Now, remember, it's not going to be totally smooth because wood still has a grain. I hope that's pounced off enough. We will see, won't we? So I'm putting down a little bit of light before I go over it with orange. I don't know if one coat is going to do or if we need more than one. So it goes pretty fast. Trying to figure out, is this wood grain or is this just the way that it's coming off on the sponge? Okay, a little bit of both. And we just, now this was the board. The art teacher spitting. This was the board that we did not put any primer on. We just went for it. So the board is still probably kind of thirsty. All right, so it is drinking it on in here. Now see, I hope, now see. So I'm going to go back up here because what I'm putting down is really going into this board, soaking it on up. All right. So I'm glad we're going right back over it, because then that's going to make it super duper. And I might not even need to lift this stencil. And let me just try to be smart and throw a little piece of tape over there. How come we didn't do that at the beginning? Because I've already moved this stencil. There we go. We're going to take one of these little scrap pieces or something. What we got? What we got here? Don't need a lot. All right. So, boys and girls, please tape your stencils down before you get started. Okay, do not do like the art teacher just did. I almost want to go one more time because it's matte. And I mean, it's soaking right on up into that wood. Let me go over it just a little bit more. Let me check my time. It is 8:13. We're doing pretty good today. We signed on just a little bit early today. All right. Just because we know sometimes this can take a little bit of extra time. I was tempted to do this last night, but I needed to be in the studio cleaning out. And I promise you, if I turn that camera around, in order for me to clean, I have to like dump out stuff. Okay, so if that is our letter F, and this is our letter A, and we are going to do the leaf, I think I am going to just take this out. I think I'm gonna have to probably paint this white before I do purple. That would probably be the wise thing. Hello, 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 hello. No, I'll go ahead and use. Where's my regular pencil? Because I've moved it. Hold on, America. Let me grab a regular pencil. I could use a colored pencil, and you know I'll be the first one to tell you to just grab whatever works. But I don't want any waxy, oily anything. Graphite, no wax here. Okay, so we're just going to trace and outline this right here. Now, this is a piece of foam, and it's cute all by itself. But anything can kind of be a mask or a tracer. Now, say for instance, if my wood was all ready, okay, of course with a semi-intricate design, I could just maybe dip this leaf in paint, or when it's time, how we have the kids go out and find leaves and whatnot, you can roll some paint over the leaf. Here's my paint roller. It's just off camera. And do a leaf print. That would be really cool. With a real leaf to get maybe some of the veins. All right, so we're going along here. Hopefully painting won't take that long. But this black, where I'm tracing, the graphite will be a little bit lighter, be a little bit shiny, actually. You might not see it from the distance. All right, so we've got our leaf image there, and we're just going to take our little brush. That's what we said. Renee, why do you insist on moving everything? Here we go. And there's the pencil. Okay, there's the pencil that I was looking for. Okay, so let me wet my brush. You always want to wet them because you want the water to be inside of the voids. It helps push the paint out. The paint gets soaked up in here. Yes, you could go right into the paint, but I don't suggest it, even for cleaning out purposes. That paint starts drying near the metal, and then that brush, instead of being nice and clean like this, eventually starts to spread out, get frayed, so to speak. And then you don't have that crisp line. I bet you I could go right over here with some orange. Do I need to mix orange for you? Do you want to know what I discovered as the art teacher? Oh, this red we discovered is going bad. Okay? It's It's going a little bit bad. So we're going to go ahead and squeeze out a little bit of yellow, just because I'm going to do 2 doses of yellow. And you know what? We're going to do magenta. Our teacher discovered that, you could do. We're going to do 1 dot of magenta. I don't know what you're saying. This is off camera? No, here it is. So, I'm so excited. I love the name. I'm just off camera here, so. You see that color turns red? Next time you look at a box of cereal or a bag of chips, look for the printing marks. It'll be a black, maybe a black with looks like a couple of dots in it to make it look like a gray. All right, so that's 1 orange. Now that's with the magenta. This, I'm just going to put this out here. That's with just kind of like the regular red. So I'm going to go over here. So the regular red, I think, will give us a nice brighter orange, but it's really not that much of a difference. Okay, so this will be like a little bit more orange over here. So let's hit it. It's just us. What I am going to do, I'm going to try to wipe this off a little bit. I started to dip it in the water, but it's like, nah, I better not do that. Excuse me, people. I got to squeeze it just a little tad. So we're getting some of this right on the top of where we were. Then I might just go on over there with the actual red, or orange rather. And the good thing about this, you can fade in, fade out. So you know what? I've got a little yellow in there. You know what? I'm going to do that on purpose. I'm going to make sure I'm covering the whole letter here. Listen, I already see I'm going to have to stop and go along this nose here. All right, so that's a little bit of an orange on top of that white. If we did not do that white first, it would not be so light. I mean, this wood is soaking this paint. What are you doing over there? Let's do a time check. Are you in there making coffee or breakfast for the people? Let's see. It is 8:21. 8:21. So what we're going to do, we're going to just go ahead and get out a regular schmegular orange. Just a little bit. It's not really that different. A little bit, but not really. So we're just going to, let me see, make sure I'm in the right. A little bit. I'm just going to in a few places. I don't want the paint to be thick. All right, tap in a few places. There we go. And what I'm going to do, so I can be ready for the next one, let me get this off of here. Excuse me, people. Let me just go ahead and handle this nose. I feel it coming. Excuse me. All right. So we said we were going to paint the leaf white. So let's do that. Okay. Let's paint the leaf white. All right. I don't know why I have such a good time doing this live. Because I know anything, I mean anything could come up, go wrong. Some people pre-record. And I'm not mad at you. This is live now. All right. And the edited, I love the edited versions and the ones that are hyperlapsed. I'm trying to see, is this going to give me my best edge? Because I have also, being honest here, let paint dry in this brush at one point. Do I want to just go for purple? Let's put a little light down to see. I'm just going to go on this edge here. This is a rustic sign. Okay, we're just going to go along this edge. Of course, we can go back along there and clean that up. All right. You know that looks a hot full mess over there because you can't see the outline. It's okay. I think I am going to make sure this tip up here is good in purple. Okay, so any extra paint, I'm just kind of brushing it away from the edge. Man, that soaks up really fast. How about we do half and half? We do half of this leaf over here to see about what difference does it make if you put a white base down before you paint another color. Let's try it out. That's some of the things I would have my student look at and see, and then they will report back to me what they have found. And I love to hear it. And sometimes I tell them to tell each other because they're discovering it. Miss Fenoy, look, it worked. I did it. Well, Miss Fenoy, what? I'm not surprised that you did it. You're surprised? Yeah, I'm surprised I did it. No, I'm not surprised. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. See, I'm not surprised about what you can do. I just have to sit back and let you do it, and then you discover that you can do the things. Okay? I love when you discover that you can do all these great and wonderful things. I'm not surprised. I know it. I know how wonderful you are. You just have to figure out how wonderful you are. All right. So this is half of a leaf. Man, let me dip in a little bit of water because this paint is super duper thick. So I'm just going to bring a little bit of that water and paint. We're going right back over because the wood is still soaking it up. So you see, sometimes it just takes a little time to do these things. Some are quick, fast projects. This one is going to be outside for the whole world to see. I'm going to give a little bit more time. Let me get just a little bit more water on here because I need it to flow right near this edge. Have a nice consistency. All right, so we have done half of the leaf. I wish I could feather it out a little bit more. And so now we're going to see what that purple is going to be. Okay, so here we go. Let's clean this out. Man, I don't have a timer going. It's 8:26, so we're doing okay. Yeah, we won't be on super duper long. I think we're just going to mess around with this part right here. We're going to check out our orange. All right. And let's see about our purple. Can we make the purple? Yes, we can make the purple. But just for time's sake, and I'm just going to squeeze just a little bit right here. All right. It's dark. It's dark. Man, you are super duper far away. Man, I hate that you cannot see a thing. So I can see that we probably definitely need to do more than one coat of this purple. So we are Going just along this edge over here so you can see what just regular schmegular purple looks like. And then we'll try to feather it out towards the middle. Ooh, that's a lot of purple. Okay, because some of this white is not dry. Okay, so okay, well that's a good thing. Because then we're dragging it back over here to this purple part. Because that seals the wood a little bit more. And then the next level of color will sit on the top a little bit better. All right. Let me check our time again. It was going so fast. We're just going to go over here like this. Whatever it is that we have over here, we're just adding it. Ooh, that's a hot mess. So yes, we need some white. Let me see if I can get you close. Then I'll be sitting up here for Nagon. It's 8:29. It's time for me to get up out of here. So we've got a little bit of orange here. We've got a little purple started. Just because it's just addictive, you know? So we're just scumbling whatever we have left in here. A dry brush. Whatever term you were brought up on. All right. So let me clean this out. All right. Let me just go forward over there. All right. So this needs to dry. I may come on back off camera and do another little coat of purple, but we can take a peek and see if our stenciling worked or if we need to clean up the edge. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. So we've got our first letter. Too bad we can't do an L and an L with the white. Well, anyway, let me send you on your merry way. Let me let you take a peek over here. We're still working on some things. Okay, we still got things to do. All right. Well, we are done for today. I'm not sure if I'm going to use these or not, but we're going to stick them right here. Let me hold this up. We are on the way. We are not done at all. Not done at all, but we got a good start. Ooh, that's all in a lot. Let me try to get off the. No, that won't work either. So we're going to put our letter A on top of there, and of course have an LL. Ow. That's what we're doing. This is. Where am I? Forgot just that fast. What time did we go to bed? Did we go to bed at 3:30? Yes, we had things to do. Renee Flanoy. Oh, first. It is 8:31. Art practice is over. Gather up all of your things, your belongings. Get your sketch. Thank you for brushing off that eraser dust. Thank you. So get all of your things. It's time to go. Art practice is over. Today is Tuesday, August the 11th. Oh, see, that came out a lot better because I got out of the house, went to work yesterday, so that helps me know what day it is. So I am going to keep working on that. That black and that orange and that purple. I may need to put a little green. There's going to have to be a little bit of green up in here somewhere. Okay? I may not do it right now, but you see what I'm doing. I just got to, may have to put just a little bit of green back here. We'll figure out some things. Okay? Let's sign off. Turn off the computer, get the lights. Oh, here I go. Here I go. My hand is in the paint. We're going to think, oh, you've painted all of these great, wonderful things. Now we just got to start it. Get the computer. All right. So that part is done. So I hope that you will have a wonderful Tuesday. Now my camera's way over there. I can't reach out to you. I can't reach out to you. Do something that makes your heart come alive, makes your heart shout. Do something that makes your heart sing. If you know somebody that loves art and that I might be their cup of tea, if they love crafting, love fine arts, because we got, the fine arts thing too, but we're into this crafting phase, baby. And I love it. I love it. I should have had more of it, but I'm about to get this stuff now. I'm doing something new and different. You try something new and different, okay? And let me know about it. info at thepaintedpost.com if you're interested in a porch sign. That's what this is. It leans against your front porch or back porch, side porch. It could be inside of your, what do you call it, foyer. Inside, giving it, giving you a good greeting. Maybe it's your grandmother's quote that might be kind of tiny on the back. You might want to tell people, add another stick of butter. Something is wrong, add a stick of butter. Matter of fact, my granny would add two. Okay, let me sign on off of here. Our time is done. Thank you so much for joining for art practice. If you're interested in porch signs, okay, or you want to paint your own, let me know. I am hitting the end button. Oh, maybe I need to end on this. Do a little bit of travel over there. Let's see. This is where we're going to end it. A little bit of travel. All right. We have an amazing Tuesday. Peace to you, people.